Time to reward, edit it together in post. Fix it in post. Hello, I'm DeckSaveDan and welcome to the video on starting a character. Cool characters, that's the name of the game, right?
Sweet.
That's part of the reason I wanted to play in the first place all those years ago. I've always been drawn to strong characters in a team. You know, like Predator.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Aliens.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Transformers.
Autobots, transform and roll out!
The X-Men. All those cool characters. But sometimes I've had players not know where to start or what to do. So in this video we'll look at some of the different ways you can start your character. Not necessarily a full build or building a full backstory, just to get you started. Steal your character. So this one's pretty standard. Nick your character from other media. That's right, books, TV shows, films, you know where to look. You've got your standard Legolas's and Gimlis, characters like that, your typical archetypes. But how would Jason Bourne translate into your game? How would Cyclops from the X-Men fit into your game? What about the Punisher? Ash Williams? Freddy Krueger? Welcome to prime time. Whoever you want, it's all good. It's a great start and good inspiration to get stuck in. There's also loads of build videos out there on YouTube on how to create these characters in different systems. Just have a chat with your GM and hopefully you can translate your favourite film, book, TV character into your game. Grab a picture online or even a mini. So this is something that I've done personally and it works like a charm for me. Simply go online, search for some images that are going to suit the game that you're going to play and see what gets your juices flowing. For my example, I googled fantasy pirates. Now I'll be honest, I had to sort through some pictures that didn't relate to exactly what I wanted when I typed in fantasy pirates. Can't say I was wholly disappointed with the search results. I did manage to get 4 cool pictures and sent them to my players via WhatsApp. Now what they did, they picked on a first come first served basis. We then worked together, looked at what these characters were wearing, what weapons they had, what stances they were in, even the facial expressions. We could then build a character around that we're all happy with. Now what I've just said does of course translate to miniatures as well. It's not a must in the hobby, but people certainly do love miniatures. You can even customise them online. Hero Forge anyone? So you might have some minis lying around already. You might be into wargaming. So just apply the same logic to those. Pick a cool looking mini, look at the gear, look at the clothes, look at the stance, look at the facial expression, and build on that from there. Again, your GM is there. They love this shit. They're more than happy to help. Trust me, we love this shit. Start with loot and gear. If you want a character that's a little more original and have a bit of writer's block as it were, start with the loot, the gear, the equipment, the clothes they're going to wear in your game. Trust me, this can really create something beautiful. You can pick loot and gear at random, which is awesome. You could come away with a character who wears light robes but carries a two-handed battle axe with a cartographer's kit and a bottle of wine. Who is that? What do they do? Why have they got a two-handed battle axe? Why do they draw maps? What's the wine about? Love a wine. It starts to build a picture of who that character is and what that character could be. And you can always work with your GM to flesh that out. But trust me, when those creative juices start flowing, they start flowing. Start with ability scores. Now, I'm not going to go into mega detail here as you might play different systems, but most of the TTRPGs we play have those ability scores that we know and love. Constitution, dexterity, strength, intelligence, wisdom and charisma. So you can roll these up first, at random or down the line. Down the line means you go from top to bottom, you roll on each one and you take whatever roll that is. Doing it this way means that you've got attributes in front of you that you can build around. You've got the strengths and the weaknesses of this character. For example, you might roll high in strength and intelligence. What does that character look like? A buff professor, maybe. Oh, yeah. Or you could roll okay across the board. All of them might be just all right. You know, you could be a C grade student, just average at everything. You know, average at everything like me. Nothing wrong with being C grade. To all my C grade students out there, we're doing all right. I'm doing all right. What am I doing with my life? Again, work with your GM on this one. They can help you roll something up. They can guide you in any way that you need. They should be able to anyway. If not, you can help each other out. They might not know either. They might be first timers. If you're a GM, look it up. Rolling down the line, rolling random. You can help your players out. Defy convention. You'll be surprised at how this can open the floodgates to creativity. Try and work against convention. It's easy to picture Arnie when you're thinking about a barbarian. I mean, obviously, come on, it's Arnie. Literally been a barbarian.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
But why not a gnome? They could be a tribe in a forest who require their strongest to go out into the world and feed their steel with the blood of battle. But they're just 2 feet tall. Of course this has to work in your game, but as always, have a chat with your GM and make it work. Now with ancestry and background traits, it's easy to go crazy with character concepts. I'd suggest something like Nightnoon Games' Roustabout character for something that defies a conventional fantasy hero. Link below, go check it out. Lastly, go completely random. That's right, random. Just go random. There's loads of random tables that you can use for names, appearances, class, race, weapons, equipment, all of that. There are even random character generators online. You literally go on the website, press a button, and they pull a character out of nowhere.
A sassy gnome monk from the class act Traveling Circus who adds a notch to their sword every night.
If you don't like what you see, press the button again. It will randomly generate a character.
A broad-minded tiefling cleric from an underground network of dragon caves who is afraid the rest of the party will kill them if they try to leave. A churlish dwarf fighter from the Black Citadel who has a huge debt to pay back.
So there you go, there's some ideas that might get you started building a character. As I've mentioned, it's not crazy in depth, but will get you rolling. You can go into detail with your GM. They can help you. If they can't help you, get a new GM. Like and subscribe!